Hey everybody, Todd Michael Putnam here from D&D Creative Table Designs, bringing you another adventure table build, and this is the Treetop Village of Broken Branch. Broken Branch. It's basically supposed to be a wood elf tree village, and I wanted to try and create that feeling of having walkways and stuff up amongst the tops of the trees as best as I could on a tabletop design. What I did was the main feature of this one here is these guys right here were from, I believe they're from Tabletop Things, is what the name of the company was, but I can't find them on their website anymore. Man, I got them probably like 2 or 3 years ago and just never put them to use because I'd never assembled all the pieces. You have to put together all these. It's not hard to do, but there's just obviously a lot of them. So Tabletop Things, I went to their website recently and I can't find them there, but there's docks that are made from WizKids. There's docks from Zitterdis. There's docks, and that's basically what these are just, boat docks. And there's some stuff from Monster Fight Club that can also be used to basically replicate this, even if you're not able to find this exact set of docks. But I set these up to put them up on maximum height that I could to give that element, hopefully some kind of an element of elevation to it. On top of a WizKids, two WizKids battle mats, these are their forest mats. So you can see there's some variations of color in their forest mats. So what that does is give that feeling of foliage and whatnot. And then I threw a whole bunch of Monster Fight Club trees of various types and colors in there. A lot of the green trees, a lot of the green bushes and stuff. But then also from their recent Ice Wilds campaign, they have some different colored trees and different shapes of pines and whatnot that I put in there, and just kind of set those about in various areas on the map to just break it up so it's not all the same type of trees. And then lastly, as far as the trees were concerned, I took some of their purple and blue trees and I put them all around this one section here. I'm sorry, they don't actually have purple trees. I had the trees painted purple. But they do have blue trees and a few other colors. And I had them put them around this one section of the village, which, if you can see, I have at a higher elevation than the rest. And of course, that's supposed to denote some kind of, that's where the authorities live. That's where the wise people are, the kings, queens, nobles of the village, whatever it may be. The village itself, or these right here, are woodland tile sets, resin woodland tile sets from Dwarven Forge. I'm not sure if they're still in production. They may be, but the resin, gotta be honest with you, just being completely honest, I love Dwarven Forge. This particular set does not fit together well. It just doesn't. There's all kinds of, you can see the floors. That's actually not because I'm just lazy to put them together properly. It's because they just don't fit together well. The corners are, these edges here take up some space. You can't put them right next to each other, and they're just not perfect squares. And so they can end up looking kind of funky and when you lay them out on the table. So just a fair warning. And then on top of that, I used to build some for those things. I used my Todd tiles, 3D printed Todd tiles. You can see here's my bucket full of them here. And if you haven't seen them before, here we go. All they are is just 3D printed things. Some 4x8. All of them are 2 inches high. 4x8s, 4x4, and then I have some rounded edge cornered ones that you can use, and I've got some inside edge ones that you can use. You put in so you can round the inside edge. So, and basically you just stack them together like I've done here in order to quickly put them up to build you some elevation. And then just throw, in this case, I throw a Dwarven Forge terrain tray on top of that. And then that gives me the platform that I need in order to build the top of this particular tree village building. So that's simple how that works. And that's basically it. Other than Monster Fight Club, sorry, that's also their pond that's here. And I just got these in from Monster Fight Club, and they are so good, and I can't recommend them enough. These cobblestone streets, I believe they have 2 versions. They have like a premium version, which is like $90 a set, and they have the version that I got like this. I got like 4 sets of these that are like 30 bucks. Obviously, there's a lot more to the set than just these two, but that's all I had to use for this particular build. But these cobblestone tiles are really just fantastic for any kind of a forest type thing. I've got a whole bunch of them. I used them in the last build, and they just do such a great job of creating that natural foresty type feeling, but with an ancient cobblestone path running through it, on top of any kind of a forest or grasslands type battle mat. They work perfect. And then on the other side, by the way, they have rivers. So you can use them as roads, or you can use them as rivers. So they're extremely useful. Monster Fight Club, I highly recommend them if you're looking for some kind of roadways. I've gone through all kinds of roadways trying to find the right stuff. Now that they've finally come out with these, by all means, those are absolutely my favorite. So that's about it. That is what puts Broken Branch together, and all I basically had to do was assemble the tiles, the docks, which are each about this size. I can't remember how many sets I got. I think I got 2 sets, but I could be wrong. Like I said, it was like 3 years ago when I got the things. Throw those together, put together, my Todd tiles underneath, which I have painted up brown, and you're ready to rock and roll. And then, of course, pardon me, on top of that, you throw some elves in there or some druid type guys walking around on the pathways, keeping guard, just checking to see, make sure that nobody tries to attack them or whatever. And then, of course, you have the Guardians. These are all the minis I have, I believe, are from WizKids. This is one of their older Treant minis. And then I've got a couple of their newer ones in right here as well, which are great. Basically like forest protectors. And like here's the pathway that goes up. There's a couple of guys there. It's surrounding, a tree type thing. It will let you know that that's basically your entrance way. And then after that, that just scatters out among the branches of the trees and creates the village at an elevated level. So that's it. That is Broken Branch. If you like the channel and you enjoy these reviews of the tabletops that I do, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Lets me know that you guys are interested. And I look forward to building the next one. I'll show you next week. Take care, guys, and I'll see you then. Bye.